In July of last year, this company had a revenue run rate of $4 billion. By May of this year, it hit $47 billion. That's an 11x increase in 10 months. Last week, it raised money at a $965 billion valuation. And yesterday, June 1st, 2026, it confidentially filed to go public. This is Anthropic. Here is how a safety-first research lab became the fastest-growing enterprise company in history and what its IPO means for the AI arms race. To understand Anthropic, you have to understand what happened at OpenAI in 2020 and 2021. Dario Amodei was the VP of research at OpenAI. He was increasingly uncomfortable with the direction, AI advancing too fast, with too little thought about safety, profit motive overtaking the mission. So in 2021, Amodei and a group of senior OpenAI researchers left. They founded Anthropic, named after the Anthropic principle. The universe must be compatible with observers. Their translation: AI must be compatible with humans. Their entire thesis was that safety was not a bolt-on. It was the architecture. July 2025, $4 billion revenue run rate. Early 2026, $10 billion actual revenue. May 2026, $47 billion run rate, 11 aims in under a year. For context, Google took 8 years to go from $4 billion to $47 billion. Anthropic did it in 10 months. Q2 2026 expected $10.9 billion, more than doubling the prior quarter. First profitable quarter on the horizon. Run rate projected to surpass $50 billion by end of June. All from Claude, a chatbot and API. No ads, no hardware, no cloud services. Series H raised $65 billion at a $965 billion valuation, surpassing OpenAI's $852 billion. The Pentagon blacklisted Anthropic earlier this year. Supply chain risk designation, same category as Huawei. Defense contractors ordered to drop them. Anthropic sued the Trump administration. But the blacklisting backfired spectacularly. Claude jumped to #1 on Apple's top US free apps. Being too safe for the Pentagon became brilliant marketing. Meanwhile, Claude Mythos Preview, advanced cybersecurity capabilities, got senior Trump administration officials talking directly to Amodei. Anthropic filed S1 on June 1st. OpenAI is readying its own filing. SpaceX is already on roadshow. 3 of the most valuable private companies heading to Wall Street simultaneously. Anthropic filing first gives first-mover advantage. Wildcard. Anthropic pays SpaceX $1.25 billion per month for compute at Colossus One in Memphis through 2029. Goldman, JP Morgan, and Morgan Stanley are circling both deals. For investors, 1,000% growth in a transformative market, but a legal battle with the US government, regulatory uncertainty, and intense competition. For users, IPO funds more compute, better models, fiercer competition. The deeper question: the company founded on safety-first principles is now about to be owned by public shareholders who want returns. The test of whether safety first was genuine or marketing happens when quarterly earnings calls start. In 2021, Dario Amodei walked away from OpenAI because he thought profit incentives corrupted safety. 5 years later, he is running a $965 billion company, growing faster than any enterprise software company in history, racing his former employer to Wall Street. The irony is thick. The question is whether the safety-first culture survives the transition from mission-driven startup to publicly traded corporation. When the ticker symbol goes live and analysts ask about margins, we are the safe one. Better show up in the numbers, not just the mission statement. Subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the companies shaping the future of AI.